Alright, the thing switches up, man. Just make sure you include the audio and you're good to go.
All good.
It's all good to go. Perfect, perfect,
Yep.
perfect. And as well as the call. So you should be good to do that. Alright, good evening, collective, man. How you guys are doing today, man? I know today is going to be a great game. Great days as well, man. Just overall, just games back and forth. We have another game right now starting already, technically, but it's not being coasted. It's not being, casted, sadly, but it is a great matchup happening there. That is Noble Minds versus Odin's Finest. But now this one, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be on Border. It is another 7:30 game right here, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be naturally selected on the attacking side. Going to be against Pharaoh. I am DBX Monkey, helping you guys out and keeping you guys entertained as always. And I have a new caster helping me as well. So you want to introduce yourself, good sir? I think he's a little shy. He's a little shy. Loki, you there, buddy?
I'm here, man.
There you go, man. Introduce yourself. Don't worry, man. Don't be shy, man. These guys don't bite. Want to let you know, man. Everybody else at home.
From DBX.
There you go.
We'll be in the house. Let's get it. It's going to be a great game today. We got a strat-heavy team going against the Gunner squad. I'm very excited to see what happens here today.
Yep, and it definitely, as soon as you said that, we're going to start this bad boy up right away. We already see both teams are ready to go. So again, ladies and gentlemen, it is Pharaoh going to be on the defensive side and is going to be naturally selected on the attacking side. This is a best out of one, and this is the redemption bracket. So this is a win or go home selection right here. So we have to make sure that nobody wants to go home, obviously. Especially the Border is one of the maps that is just a very close quarters map. So let's going to see how the ban's going off, as we do see Pharaoh going to be doing the first ban. And that is going to be the Jackal. Right off the bat for Pharaoh. I'm going to make sure, again, it's a small map. They don't want to, get tracked out there. So, make sure audio's good. Boom. Perfect. And as, again, we're going to see naturally selected doing their ban right here on the attacking side. And that's going to be the Thatcher. Very interesting pick, as well as seeing that they are going to be attacking first. So, obviously, they're thinking of the bigger picture. Thatcher's overall just a strong person to fight with there.
Very interesting. They must have a strat to deal with the bandits without having to risk the buck or something. We'll just have to see how it plays out. Maybe the IQ with Claymores.
Yep, definitely agree, as again, we do have Pharaoh doing the last ban there, and that will be the Legion. And as you guys did not see, Naturally Selected did ban the Echo, of course, so that is another strong operator on this map that you just don't want to have. So they're just getting rid of all of the intel ops, especially if saying that. I think of Legion as an intel op and a trap operator, to be honest, because once his goo mines go off, it's just, again, you know where it is. It's not like Ella, but imagine. You do have Ella still on the board, Maestro still on the board, Mira still on the board, as well as attacking side. You still got the Buck that's still there, and again, Capital, Blackbeard, those operators are just still powerful all over overall, and especially in this map. So, as we do have a Tachanka coming out. I think this is the first time actually casting with a Tachanka. Probably a meme, but hopefully it might change him. Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
Yeah, it's definitely the 6-pick going to happen. Maybe not. Thinking about it. Going once, twice. Yeah, he's sold. He is sold in the Capcan. He's going to be staying to the Capcan, as we do see the Clash being brought as well from Pharaoh. Pharaoh is a team that does bring the Capcan very often. If you guys do not realize that, they do bring him very often to that.
Capcan
and also the Pulse.
Can be really strong on this map.
Yes.
Especially where you place them. You can either help out the anchors or you can help out the roamers, place them where the roamers are going to be. All depends on how they want to play this.
Yep, that I definitely agree on. Especially if you play him very right. I don't know if he's probably going to put him downstairs. They're probably going to put a whole bunch of EDDs downstairs, as you do see him doing it right now. Probably going to help out just the Pulse, because the Pulses might be roaming downstairs into Tellers and Workshop rotation. So it's a pretty good roam spot for him, especially if he wants to get any type of denial into OBJ.
5 seconds to insertion.
I totally agree. I'm wondering if the Captain is actually going to roam or stay sighted. I've seen some
as you see him right now, he's
strong roamers. Definitely.
As you can see right here, is going to be into objectives. Going to be 4 of Pharaoh's into sight, and we're going to have the Pulse right underneath, just hanging out down there as long as he can. You have 2 hard breaches being brought from Naturally Selected, so very interesting in their play. They definitely want to take control of CCTV as fast as they can, and they will. As you do have Sophia joining underneath, making sure that the Pulse is not underneath that location. And Clash is just going to be hanging outside with the Jaeger, and Jaeger steps right onto that one and gets that kill. And that's the first kill on the game right there, taking out Nomad.
That is a great pick on the Capital also.
Yep, definitely want to get those Capital bullets off the board.
It's
Definitely
gonna hurt the attackers.
We're gonna see right here as the Clash is still gonna be there, just pretty much just playing that nice mirror that they didn't want to bring. But Clash is better because again, she is mobile, she can move around as much as possible, and as you did see, she did get the kill onto the Nomad very easily on the board. Now there is Blue that's gonna be getting the kill onto the post that is underneath. So that's pretty good on his part to shut that down. And again, that is the only roamer from Pharaoh, as Hatch is not even broken as well. So we're gonna see if we can get the wall. Yep, Buck is going to be doing it from underneath. Make sure that Thermite can get the wall very successfully. But just have to be careful with the Jaeger peeking that. Don't want to over-peek it too much, as Thermite will be getting the wall. Sophia will be helping out as well. And again, we do have Raw that will be in office, just hanging out there, making sure nothing happens from his rotation.
Could possibly see a late roam. Someone getting out of sight, trying to get the late flank.
Yep, I definitely agree with that.
But it looks like the attackers do have their flank turns set up nicely.
That I definitely agree on, as we're going to see how they approach here. As Buck is going to go from underneath, try to get a kill. That's Capcan collecting one kill right there. Going to see if he can collect another one. Did take out the Habana, so he's going to see if he can get very lucky to collect another one. As Sophia is pushing in with the juice. Say again?
Does damage on the flash from underneath with the grenade.
Attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Yep, there's Raw running out, gonna get a kill there. Sophia stops that in his tracks, gonna see if we can get the Jaeger, but sadly does not trade off the Jaeger there, as we have the last remaining operator, the Buck, that jumped into the site. Gonna see if we can get the fight with the Buck, and he, excuse me, what the Capcan does, takes off one right there. Gonna see if we can fight the Jaeger with his pistol as well. And now he notices he does have his primary, gonna switch right back to that. Reloading his shotgun, not his primary, and now he's gonna see if Blue can actually clutch up this round right here for his team. We've actually selected going to have only 15 seconds left on the clock. Does not have the diffuser in hand. Clash is still alive and has Jaeger in this corner, but not knowing that he is actually in this corner though. Buck's going to try to push up. Jaeger outside, holding the fuser as well as he can. And yep, it's going to look like Pharaoh's going to have to collect this round right here, ladies and gentlemen, as they take the first round of the game and collect it 1-0.
A very strong hold from the defense. Not pushing that Buck unnecessarily. Clash holding him back from pushing that Jaeger. Very strong hold.
Very strong hold overall, as you definitely did see there. Now they will be going downstairs to workshop and ventilations. Another very strong hold there. And again, if you guys are familiar with how I cast my games, and then you guys can notice every time that I've casted a game on Border, if you hold the top floor, it's pretty much a guaranteed win. But if you do lose that control, it is going to be turning the tide very easily. So let's see what Naturally Selected does here, as well as, you know, what Pharaoh does to hold the top floor. You probably, I'm not going to be surprised seeing 3 to 4 people playing that up top floor, maybe leaving Clash downstairs, maybe with the Jaeger again. But the Jaeger combination with the Clash was very well done. That's why they were very successful in collecting that first round for them. As the 6 week does happen, they might switch into Twitch, and we also have the Bandit switch into the Monsi.
If defenders can't hold the top site or top floor for long enough, it's more than likely GG for the attackers, unless the defenders just can out-frag them. I see 3 to 4, just like you said, holding up top.
Yep, let's just see what they do here, as well as Naturally Selected. As you do see, they don't have that Thermite no more. They're actually bringing the Twitch into the play. They want to make sure that she can play her game. And just having one hard breacher, especially on this site, is not going to be a problem for them. Just because of the fact that, again, you're just going to use Abana to get the walls, the hatches. And if possible, if you really need it, then okay, the wall, maybe into Teller's bathroom probably. But we'll definitely see what Naturally Selected plays on this one.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Do see an aggressive push once more again to CCTV. They did that once in the previous round, so seeing it again is probably going to be one of their fortes in their plays, especially getting control of CCTV is going to be very important, because that means that you have at least half of the control from up top. But as you guys can see, there is only 2, to be honest, up top here.
Did they reinforce both hatches up top?
As you can see here, yes, they have all the hatches reinforced except the one right above Teller. It's the other one. But again, Jaeger will be playing that office. The person that will be helping him out will be Rob. That's upstairs. It's mute. So if he wants to waste a C4 onto the hatch, he can. But he has to be very careful. As you see, Natchez Selected very aggressive. That's the Thermite already collecting. Excuse me, that's the Twitch collecting that first kill. Ready? Switch to the Twitch. This was a really good pick for Natchez Selected. As again, Jaeger is up here as well. He will be getting droned out multiple. Look at this. Droned out non-stop from Natchez Selected, but the castle will be supporting him as much as he can, but will be pushing back down. He said, no, man, I think that's bad news bears for that one. So he will be pushing down as Neju does get the kill on the Jaeger. Natchez Selected picking off 2 of Pharaoh's members right off the board quick as possible. Now they have control, and again, top floor control is what wins you the game, so they know this, and they are going to be trying it. The other Clash still on the board, you have to be very careful because with the Clash you are not be able to look too high up. It does guard you enough, but not enough to protect. So let's definitely see what Pharaoh can do here. They're very aware of the Clash.
Doing that flank. He looked like he wanted to go back up for some more.
Yep, he tried. He wanted to get up there and help out, but he did notice that there's a lot of naturally selected bodies up here. As you do see 3 of them so far, and we also have Nomad's going to be pushing in right here as we have, yep, that is Twitch collecting the first kill right there on the bottom floor. As you can see, yep, Nomad collecting that kill, taking out the castle. Clash is the last remaining operator to see what she can do, and she tries to flick, but cannot get Drapes. And that is Drapes collecting the last kill and pushing on to a flawless round for naturally selected, pushing them a nice tie 1-1.
The attackers answer back with a strong push of their own after losing that first round. Strong hold against a strong push. It's going to be an interesting game.
I'm not going to lie to you, as you did say before. Say again?
It's going to be an interesting game, like I said before the
match
started.
Oh, yeah. As you guys do see, remember, it's Naturally Selected versus Pharaoh. This is a best out of 1 winner go home, so it's just a very good matchup that you just don't want to go home in the situation, especially on Border. One of the good maps that a lot of teams like to practice on, especially in the collective, and it's just really going to see it. And as you did see before, Pharaoh is a strat-heavy team, while you do have, Nomad and his Naturally Selected team leading the charge with kind of the, more of aggressive push. But still, as you did see, it did work out for them in their pushing from up top, and it very successfully worked out there. So again, you're going to see Pharaoh going downstairs to workshop ventilations for one more time to see if they can do it and pull it off. Maybe they're just, saying, hey, no, Naturally Selected got that bad luck. We're going to see if we can do this again. And definitely see how it works out for them. I think going to be bringing the castle as well to slow down, again, the tracks.
I'm wondering...
I don't know... Yeah, there's Clash. Go ahead. You're good.
I'm wondering if... Since they had the 2 holding up top strong, and then 1 kind of close trying to help them out, I'm wondering if they might have 3 holding hard this time up top.
Yeah, I definitely was about to say that as well. What I'm seeing now is the Clash is actually up there getting the hatches. You usually don't get the hatches unless you're going to stand up there, especially with a 3 armor. So I definitely see the Clash staying up here, and yeah, it looks like that's exactly what she's going to do. Pulse might be remaining with her. Maybe, yep, the pulses look like he might be remaining up here as well, helping out, and the Jaeger going to be chilling in CCTV, and excuse me, and there's Zero going to see if he can help out, but he's going to be going back down to site.
Which is interesting. I would have expected the pulse underneath helping them out, try and get that C4 kill.
Yeah, because the Jaeger was very successful last time in the previous first round, helping out the Clash, so maybe, getting them again will probably be the best that they can. So let's definitely see if the Pulse goes back downstairs, as Pulse is going to be staying in office, as we do have the Lion going to be pushing very aggressively. Once more again, to see if we can take control of this. And as well, we have Sophia helping out on the sandwich window. Going to see if we can collect any type of kills here. As we see Nomad being very aggressive onto the Pulse, getting some type of shots onto him, and they exchange some shots, but the Pulse does get the most of it, and does run into another shot right there again, but does live it as Lion gets the first kill, taking out the Jaeger right off the bat. As you guys see, his Pulse is going to be stopped right here. He's getting pitched from every angle and does get killed by Drapes, getting wallbanged, and does get the kill right there from CCTV. Again, that is actually selected, leading the charge so far with all their 5 remaining operators standing, and even the Clash getting eliminated from Nomad, taking Pharaoh down to their last 2.
Bomb located by attackers.
That is very interesting. Again, there's literally a minute and 35 seconds left. Very careful how they hold this.
Also might be trying to get an easy pick off for the CCTV.
Going out. Gonna see if he can collect the kill, and he does. Takes out the buck as well. Definitely want to stop those soft reaching happening from up top of you. So very good pick right there, taking out the buck. The only person you have to worry about now is probably Sophia and Ash. That's probably still have enough charge in their bodies to push, as we have Nomad being very aggressive once more again to see. Yep, gonna see if he can stop this castle as was into bathroom. Castle does hear it though. He's gonna be moving a little too much as the Ash does hear him moving, so he's gonna back off. Drones are right on him. Now Nomad knows exactly where this man is at. Gonna spot hit himself though, so he's to be very careful. As the Mute is gonna try his best to help him and flank right out though. Gonna try, just meet the Ash halfway, but Nomad does get that kill as well. Gonna see him shut down the castle that is trapped in bathroom. Gonna push in and does secure that last kill. Nomad pushing and getting a 3K and finishing up the round for Naturally Selected, pushing them to a 2-1 lead.
Very strong push from that Nomad, the Ash player. Hearing that castle helped him a lot. And the drones up top on the roamers, that is why droning is so important in this game. Getting those easy wall bangs.
Definitely agree with that. That's what Naturally Selected has been doing. They have been droning out in every round, just finding everyone that was up top. That's why Jaeger had a tough time holding upstairs before. That's why he had to, switch off the things a little bit. That's why the pulse went up there. But he was also getting tracked down by the drones, getting wall banged from every inch. So Naturally Selected doing a very good job on their site and holding that. As we do see Pharaoh going back upstairs to Armory Lockers and Archives. They did win it before, so going there again might be their best solution and their best help. As we do see the Thermite and Habana being brought once more again, and of course the lovely buck from underneath.
Seeing the Maestro
being the Maestro, as I did call out before. Yeah, bring the Maestro out, very important operator, more extra intel as well as the Clash. So it's definitely going to see what Pharaoh can do here, as they know what they're doing right now. They're probably going to be doing the exact same thing. As you see, Jaeger going to be prepping the exit here once more again, just making sure that he can rotate very freely, especially getting the help with the Clash.
Do you feel that
definitely want to see where Maestro puts he was?
That, the roamers are being taken out too fast, and they might want to do a stronger hold on site?
Definitely up to them. It seems like the roamers are having a tough time. Just because of the fact of how Naturally Selected have been pushing. Maybe they want to put more bodies in OBJ. That's what happened last time, and when they went here before. They had a lot of more bodies into site. I think they had 3. So maybe want to keep the same. Yeah, and it worked out for them. That's why they got their first secure win there. But as you do see, they actually have all bodies in sight this time. No single roamer. They don't have a pulse, so they don't want to bring him downstairs. So definitely going to see how it works out here, as we have all of Pharaoh's in sight. But definitely going to see, as Nomad's going to be very aggressive once more again and collect CCTV, making sure there's no... Yep, no, make sure it's there. So he takes control of security like it's no problem. And we're going to have also the help of Ninja, just making sure the 90 hallway is clear, no rotations happening from there. As well, we're going to have Thermite droning out sight, making sure that he can allow to get that bandit. But Buck is going to have to push him downstairs, as he is doing right now, and he will be trying to eliminate the bandits charges that are there, so Thermite can do his job very successfully. As he is trying to track down that Clash as fast as he can. Again, Clash has cover from everywhere, but not as we do have Raw doing a very late push from underneath. Gonna see what he can do to get very lucky here, to maybe get some type of kills. The Habana's unaware, the Buck is unaware as well. Gonna see what happens here. As we have from Flash, and Habana actually does know he is coming, because she was actually running at the exact same time as he was pushing. Does collect that kill there and take out the Mute. Now there's no roamers, no late pushes happening, as we do see Jaeger seeing that shoulder of Thermite. Gonna see if he can collectively get that kill, but he's gonna have to wait off just a little moment more. As Jaeger does get eliminated from Nomad, as he doesn't repel from the Capital, leaving Clash speechless, making sure that what has happened. And I have to be very careful, as he's gonna see 3 of Naturally Selected's bodies there, holding these same exact angles to track him down and shut him down. We have Bandit making sure he's in his office, as well as Maestro keeping Archives in control. But Clash is under fire right now.
Situation of a 5-3 at a deficit.
There goes Clash, gonna be a little more aggressive this time as Flashbang goes out, and gonna see if he can flash her, and does, but not needed. As Thermite will secure that kill, and there it is. Naturally Selected gonna be pushing in like nothing's going to be happening and stopping them, as Habana gets that kill as well, and the Maestro getting taken out by Nomad and his Capital. Another flawless round for Naturally Selected, as they complete another lead of 3-1 versus Pharaoh on border.
Pharaoh has
Definitely intense rounds right here.
Pharaoh has to see that their holds are not working after that first round. They're gonna have to come up with pull off some other strats, maybe move some rolls around, maybe because that's 3 rounds in a row. It's been pretty decisive on naturally selected side.
Yep, definitely agree with that. But the thing is, remember, Pharaoh is a team that is a comeback team when it comes to it. That's why they did pick the defensive side. Maybe they wanted to give the defensive side to actually select it because they're better on the attacking side. So who knows? There's definitely still an easy and an early game to determine who will be the victor for this game. So we're going to make sure what happens here. As we do see, now I'm switching the Ella to the Mute. And we're going to keep the exact same operators for naturally selected. As it will be trying lockers and archives one more time.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
But we'll be going again, like I said before, we'll be going to archives lockers and to see what happens here. They are going to be bringing the clash once more again, but as you do see, no pulse again, but bringing the Vigil and Mozzie into play. They are finally noticing that naturally selected is bringing a lot of drones and they're using them. So using the Vigil to get away from all these drones, especially to bamboozle, if the word you want to use, for those Apex fans out there, just want to bamboozle a lot of naturally selected players and drones, thinking that he's upstairs, downstairs. There's going to be a lot of that happening, so let's definitely see what naturally selected does with that information.
I also see no ACOG being brought, which is very interesting on Armory Hold.
Yep, it's very interesting, but what they thought about right now is that they were thinking about more of Intel. They had the Clash for Intel, Mozzie for Intel as well, and I feel like they just want to get that out of the way, especially the Mutes being a very important operator, again, just to shut down those drones, as we have Raw collecting the first kill right there and taking out the Buck. A very important operator and a very important pick to get off the bat there. Now that's just like it's going to be handicapped there of getting any type of reinforcements from underneath, especially if they waste the Sophias for that.
Which they very well might do since they don't have the Thatcher or the Twitch being brought for this round. Which Thatcher being banned. Might have to rotate this Sophia down.
That's exactly what they're probably going to have to do, but they have to be very careful, as Habana was peeking a very cheeky hole, because they have to don't forget about this man down here. You have to remember that Cole is down here, and he will be holding it, as far as he knows. And there's no effort of any pushes happening his way. As you do see, they pretty much forgot about this guy down here, as Nomad collects that kill and takes out the Mute. But Nomad does pretty much hear what's happening from underneath him, and the Vigil will be underneath. Going to be picking up a little bit, and does take out Nomad there.
The kill.
Gonna see Habana's gonna be picking the exact same staircase. Gonna see this Habana picking the exact same staircase, watching the rotation holes, but have to be very careful as Habana will be seeing the gun of Vigil. And gonna see if we can track him down for those kills as they exchange some shots. And there is, yep, that it is the Habana securing that kill and taking out Cold, as well as Thermite taking out Raw and making it a nice 3v2 at the moment. As Monster will be extra aggressive, taking out the Thermite right there, gonna be pushing back into site and saying, hey, I just evened it out, I'm gonna push back to site and play a little smarter. As Habana's going to be peeking out there as well. Going to see if he can try to refrag, but Mozzie is nowhere to be seen. As the Sophia as well, going to be hanging out over here on the window. Going to see if he can try to get there, but ADS is all the way around. Going to be stopping those from happening. C4 going out for Mozzie, not going to get very successful there, as Mozzie does hear that Habana did push into office. Now he's going to be very aggressive. The Habana's going to be pushing in. Going to see if he can kill onto Mozzie. Wallbang's happening, but there's the Habana getting that kill, and now Sophia has to take the clash, and then the clash switches out, facing the Sophia, and that is Pharaoh falling once more again to naturally selected lead of 4-1.
That early pick made it seem that it was going in Pharaoh's direction, and naturally selected used their gun skill mainly on that, and got the kills that they needed to win that round 4, to make it a 4-1. A very good push from naturally selected there.
Yep, I definitely agree from that one when it comes to that, just because of the fact of how they are pushing and very aggressiveness. Again, Pharaoh, it really did look like it was in their favor, especially getting that pick right off the bat. The Buck was what was causing the issue for them. You know, he definitely changed their minds and said, hey, we don't need the Buck to secure this victory, and that's exactly what they did. So very good for on their part. Let's just definitely see how you know, Pharaoh can answer to it, as they will be going and forgetting about workshop and upstairs. So they're going to be going into customs this time and seeing if they can try their luck there.
An interesting site nonetheless. It is still a viable site nonetheless.
Yes.
They are sticking with the Mafia. So I feel like you brought enough intel and
the location of a bomb.
his gun was played from I don't know what I'm saying. But the intel.
Yes, his intel was coming in handy. He did collect some couple of drones, and as well as him just using his gun overall, he did collect those nice 2Ks and try to clutch up for the team. So that was very good on his part. So let's definitely see. So you're going to be bringing the Cade as well, as you do see Mozzie is reinforcing the hatch. So putting both of the claws onto the hatch is going to be their play for this one, as well as bringing the bandit to make sure they secure the detention side as well. So now we're going to definitely have to test the ability to see what Naturally Selected can do here, as they're going to be bringing only the Habana, not the Thermite this time.
Attackers drop.
Definitely cannot wait to see what happens here. As again, as you guys see, Naturally Selected is doing their naturally pushes and pushing that CCTV hold, as now they be very careful because you do have Mozzie up here. Mozzie is holding CCTV after reinforcing the hatch. You do have Raw that's helping out as much as he can on the 90 rotation as well to make sure he doesn't get pinched from the backside. Now the drone coming in, gonna spot the Mozzie in there. There's 2 drones spotting the Mozzie. Gonna not have no rotation out of there as Capital pushes in. That's Nomad connecting that kill. Now the Jaeger is gonna be their only option to be fragging, and that does take out Ninju. That is the Sophia. We're not gonna have to push right back, as we do have Cade trying to support him as well. And he's gonna be pushing right back into office. Cade making sure that nothing happens from his backside. Nobody pushing from him, trying to refrag and follow up. But the drone does spot him, so they need to be very careful, as he will be retreating as well. And Jaeger pushing back to site, losing control of CCTV. Getting docked up though. So very good that we brought a dock for this one. As you said before, not bringing an ACOG. I guess they heard to your prayers and said, hey, we're gonna bring an ACOG this time.
Exactly, and I noticed that Cade was focusing more of his Cades on the hatches instead of the wall. And I'm not sure that Naturally Selected right into that.
Yeah, but the only thing they have to be worried about is that, remember, Drapes is up here, and he hits the puck, so he will be making a lot of noise right above these guys. Be very careful what happens, especially the Twitch will be droning in for him, so as soon as he sees somebody, he's going to ping him out and spot. But there's Doc trying to contest the buck to see if he can get any type of frags there, but it's not going to be successful, as Habana will be getting the hatch. That is right in the other side, excuse me. That actually is the wall that she is getting. That is in passport check. As Jaeger's going to be holding an angle. That's Raw. That's set as well. Holding a nice, tight, cheeky angle as well, right behind the metal detectors to see if he can get any type of picks there. And the Doc and custom Doc just right behind the desk, just making sure he can collect some kills. But he is getting shot from upstairs as we have refragging happen. Out! That is the Bandit getting the first kill there and taking that one, as Raw collects another kill and taking out Nomad. And there's Drapes getting the top from kill from up top and getting the kill on Too Cold and refragging the Bandit off the board. As he will be continuing his job like nothing happened, and continuing as the Twitch will be trying to push in from the passport check and get some type of frags here, as the Cade is keeping her at bay, throwing impacts at her, to be honest. And there is going to be another frag kill here, as Jaeger's going to be going upstairs, excuse me, to see if he can try to get that buck off of his rotation. Gonna see if he can spot him off right here. Does not see him just yet, and the buck is unaware that the Jaeger is there as well, as he will be pushing out and getting away from there, as he does successfully evacuate there, as the Jaeger's not going to notice him. But there is Set going to be collecting that kill, leaving the buck all to his lone self, collecting their kill, jumping into the window, going to see if he can collect some more kills, as he does not have a fuser, so he's going to have to frag out, ladies and gentlemen, as he will be pushing in. Going to see if he can be very aggressive, going to see if he can get some kills off, but Pharaoh playing it very smart and just holding their ground and pushing back, and that is Pharaoh getting out of their slump and collecting another round for themselves, as they're going to be the switching round, and that is going to be a lead of still of Naturally Selected, pushing on 4-2 though. So, can't wait to see what Pharaoh does on the attacking end now. I think he's going to be doing differently now.
Very good play by Pharaoh there. They did exactly what they did in the first round. They realized the time limit was not on Naturally Selected side, and they did not push that last player. They held back, letting him push in to site, knowing he doesn't have enough time to play. Very good play by Pharaoh.
Yeah, that's exactly what they did there, and especially with the picks right off the bat, we did see a lot of late rotations happening, and that was a very good call from Pharaoh to make, as you did see the Jaeger pushing up there, very just unaware, and the buck wasn't even aware of it, but he did know the timer was going down. So if, you know, Jaeger was up there a little faster, probably would get the pick on the buck, but did secure the round there. So we're going to be going into Archives and Armory Locker. for National Selected's first defensive side.
I also noticed the refrags for Pharaoh were working out more than they were for Naturally Selected. Pharaoh was able to get the refrag on the Mozzie when Mozzie was killed, and Naturally Selected was not able to get the refrag on the Jaeger that killed.
That was definitely what you saw there, and exactly what happened, and it worked out in their favor to work out very nicely. So, we're going to be seeing the mirror being brought as well for Naturally Selected, the first time being brought into this map. And he's going to see he's going to put the default nice and ready, but we also do have the switch going to be brought, but did lose his drone very early on. So we'll be not getting these mirror charges, knowing that the Twitch is eliminated, so he will be getting his walls. I just want to see where this second mirror is going to be at.
That's one up that was actually curious that Pharaoh did not bring on the defense. It looked like they're intentionally not bringing her, even though she is very strong on this map.
And I definitely agree with that one, but the thing is that the reason why they didn't bring the mirror was because they had the clash. Having the clash for extra intel is just the same thing as a mirror, but it's just you're movable. You can move around with her, and it's just something they just want to do. You know what I mean? You don't want to stay in one place, especially with the Buck being a nuisance as he was. So all you gotta do is just tell Buck, hey, mirror's right here, and that's pretty much it. It's gonna be losing the mirrors pretty easy. But let's definitely see if Pharaoh can do that. Let's definitely see what Buck can do here, as he does know that there's a mirror being brought into play. But you definitely see there's going to be actually two of Naturally Selected's body and the roamer room here. Going to be into workshop, going to be just chilling there. It's going to be the Jaeger and the Valkyrie, as you do see Buck did throw a grenade and actually accidentally, I think, damaged himself there. So hopefully he can pick up the feet and actually just get the grenade up there and probably get the mirror that's there as well. To be very careful, as we do have Pharaoh being more of a passive roam here. They're not being very aggressive, as you did say in the beginning. Loki, they're being more of a passive and strat team heavy. So they're just making sure that they know that they're, there's people in workshops that are being very much smart about it, as Valkyrie will be getting that first kill onto the Buck, and eliminating that is going to be very crucial for Pharaoh yeah, exactly. And then now you do have the IQ that is set collecting that kill onto Valkyrie and refragging. A very lovely job, but you have to be very careful as Jaeger, that is Ninja, that is still down here. So you have to be very careful how he plays out. And there's 1 minute and 5 seconds approaching, and Pharaoh has not got the wall just yet. Yes. Yeah, not got the wall yet, but that's Naturally Selected getting 2 picks, 3 picks. I'm sorry, Nomad. Sorry about that. Getting 3 picks from Pat, and that's Naturally Selected getting 3. Going to leave the Thermite to his lone self, but as Jaeger from underneath, and securing his second kill of the round. And that is Naturally Selected pushing on to their lead a little more, 5-2 now.
No man making you eat your words there. He said, wait, hold on, we got 3 there.
Definitely agreed to that one. That was really good on their part. And overall, it was again, I did see more of a passive from Pharaoh just because of how Naturally Selected was playing before. They were literally taking control and blowing up the wall in, in less than 1 minute and 50 seconds left. So it was definitely a different pace, seeing how Pharaoh is playing, but let's definitely see how they adapt now, as they will be going into downstairs to workshop and ventilations.
Definitely, I feel like that was a really strong hold from Naturally Selected, especially picking that Buck off early in the round to keep that mirror alive. The mirror is alive. Not being able to use the full potential of that Buck, even though the IQ did refrag when the Buck died, it's still, we lost a lot of utility in that Buck.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
I definitely agree to that one when it comes to it, as again, we're going to be going to workshop. And again, guys, if you guys are just tuning in, this is Naturally Selected versus Pharaoh. This is the redemption bracket, best out of 1, so pretty much whoever wins this one does move on to the best out of 3 matchup that will be happening tomorrow. So whoever wins the game that's happening now for Odin's Finest and Noble Minds, whoever wins that game will be facing the winner of this matchup. And sadly, the people that do fall in this game will be eliminated. So this is a win or go home situation for these guys. So they know it's at stakes, and they are bringing their A games for sure. So definitely, if you guys want to see even more matchups, especially if you want to keep cheering for these guys, definitely cheer up for whoever wins this match for tomorrow and a best out of 3 situation. And that will be taking place in this exact same channel, best out of 3 at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And again, this, of course, is, definitely lovely DBX Monkey hosting this game, and of course, my lovely brand new co-host DBX Loki as well, helping out and helping the charge.
I'm here Chat, I want to know your scores, predictions, if you think there will come back, in that comeback, or if you think Naturally Selected will close out here. What do you guys think, guys?
I'm gonna pull in my card, I see. Alright. I like it, like the vibe. As we do see more Pharaoh doing more of a droning role here, something that they didn't do too much in the previous round. So it's definitely good to see that happening, as we do see that there's gonna be a Mozzie up top with the Jaeger and also the Vigil as well. And there's Ash gonna be trying to be very aggressive to see if he can try to take out this pick onto the Jaeger that's there, holding that as much as he can. And then Ninja gonna be fighting with the Habana, as the Habana wins that battle and takes out the Jaeger. Have to be very careful of how, yeah, exactly on that part. So that was really good on their part, as now that is Naturally Selected losing one body that is upstairs, as going to be a refrag from Nomad and taking out the Habana. So very good refrag from him. And again, Habana is the only hard breacher that Pharaoh did bring. It is something that you just want to get Habana just for the hatches, but it's not something crazy, as we have Nomad killing the second kill and taking out the Ash. Still very aggressive. Now we have the Buck that is trying his best to refrag, but we'll forget about that, as he's going to be falling into the hands of a shotgun smoke. Now he's not going to win that battle if it's close range, and he did try, but does not get the end of that one, as we do have Raw being the last and Set being the last ones up here. Going to probably meet their Set, going to try to meet the Vigil, as he will be falling back, and Twitch as Raw going to see if he can try his best to secure any type of kills here and try to give this win to his team, as Nomad collects his third kill of the round, taking out Set. That is Twitch can be the only remaining operator, as we do have Nomad going to be extra aggressive now. And going to see if he can collect a nice 4K here for his team, as Twitch is going to see if he can find him here, and he does not know that he's there, and that is Nomad collecting a nice 4K for himself, and of course collecting another round for his team. Naturally Selected taking the charge and the match point round. 6-2.
Very good round from Nomad. Seeing that his team needed help up top, he went up top and collected all those kills. Very good plays by Nomad there. 13-3. Amazing right now.
Obviously, you guys see these numbers. I know Patriot out there. I know if you're watching this game, I know you're proud. Nomad dropping 13-3 as well. You do have also Nim right behind him with 5, and Sid right behind him with 6. And you have Raw leading the charge for Pharaoh with the 6, and Cole right behind him with 3. And this Thunderstorm is just like not letting me up over here where I'm at. It's just saying, hey, I'm not gonna cast this game, man, without some distractions. That's cool. That's alright. Still gonna do it. As we have actually Set bringing the Blackbeard into play right here, ladies and gentlemen, as well as Naturally Selected going into Bathroom and Tellers. Going to be the first time we actually see that being brought into this game.
I'm wondering.
So Blackbeard being the first and Bathroom is first. Yeah.
You think they're gonna have?
I definitely agree with that one, man.
Their whole team up top. Same to before.
Again, yes. This room is like Workshop. Is, you know, if you take control of upstairs, it is a winning situation that you can have. But as you do see, it's only Drapes and excuse me, Andrew, down here, excuse me. So, you see the rest of Naturally Selected up here holding the best they can. So, they're definitely going to be holding upstairs, as you did say, especially with the Valkyrie, extra intel. They also bring in the Mirror? Yeah, they bring in the Mirror into play. That is Nomad switching to that Mirror role and support, to be very honest. He was having that that flex, you know, role with the Vigil and helping out OBJ, switching off to roaming. So, definitely going to see how he plays out this Mirror now. But they do have a Twitch, and again, they do have that Blackbeard as well. And, you know, people, if you guys didn't know that, Twitch shooting the speakers out there. Trying to make sure it doesn't hear that, that loudspeaker going off.
I think Naturally Selected told Nomad to chill. They want some kills as well. They said, go support, we want some kills too.
Yep, as you did see Raw trying to be very aggressive, as, you know, Naturally Selected was doing in the past, but does get shut down very easily, you know, to the Valkyrie, so that was very painful for him to jump in there. But now you do have half of Pharaoh's jumping and checking Workshop and making sure that is clear and good to go, as we have Twitch pushing upstairs and making sure that is clear. Again, 3 drones from Pharaoh droning in for the Sophia. Very good pick on that part. Gonna see how far he can go and lead the charge there. Yep, no, you're good. Again, it's like a storm going off over here. So, my Amber Alert going off. And there's Nomad gonna get down right there. Sophia's going to try to refrag and does by throwing an impact right at him. Gonna see if some type of refrag can happen for his team. As we do have the Valkyrie that's still underneath over here. Gonna see if we can push into Workshop and take out these Pharaoh opponents over here. Gonna see if we can take out the Sophia. Shots going off, and Sophia does get downed right there, not knowing that the Valkyrie is outside in hallway lobby. Gonna see if a refrag can happen over here, but the Habana trying, but the Habana falling short. As you do see the Valkyrie getting 3 kills right now. Gonna see if we can go for that ace. Gonna fight the Blackbeard. Gonna be very careful with this Blackbeard as he does have his shield in his face, and that is set collecting that kill. But Jaeger's gonna try to refrag and does get the refrag. Now it is naturally select this game right here. All they need to do is secure this last round right here, push on to a 7-2 lead, and win the game. Now there's gonna be a refrag happening from the backside. Jaeger gonna be trying to fight the switch right here with his pistol, and that is you getting the kill and securing the win for Naturally Selected. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Naturally Selected moving on 7-2. And moving on to the next round, facing off their opponents that are becoming next tomorrow. That is, again, whoever wins the matchup that is happening at the moment. That is going to be Noble Minds or Odin's Finest. Whoever does win that matchup will be going against Naturally Selected. As you guys can see, that will be a best out of 3, and that will be happening once more again tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So, getting Naturally Selected in here, 7-2 lead. Pharaoh sadly will be falling off of the Summer Cup, but not forgotten. They are a strong team, and they will be a force to be reckoned with when Season 2 of the Collective does show up around the corner. And again, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be getting Nomad once more again in here. He was doing a phenomenal job, so we're going to be getting him in here and seeing how he does. And get him some nice questions going on his part, just to see what's going through his mind. And here we go, we have Nomad. Hello, buddy, how you doing? Make sure your audio is included, buddy. Good,
hey,
good.
Nomad.
Good, man. Yep, you can get Shard in here, man. How you doing, Shard? Make sure your audio is included as well, buddy.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, man. Good. Again, casting your game again and then getting you guys into this lovely interview once more again. You guys take the lead, 7-2 to Pharaoh in Border. How are you guys feeling, man? What is going through your minds right now as you know that tomorrow will be another matchup you guys have to face at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and a best out of 3 for whoever wins the Odin's Finest or Noble Minds. How are you guys feeling about that?
I can't wait because I know that's going to be an even sweatier match.
Definitely agree. Definitely understand that one. How about you, Shard? What you thinking, man?
I mean, I'm just excited to play. You know, I just come here and play. Do my best.
Excited to be here.
Yeah, I'm just excited to be here. I'm happy to be here.
And again, me and Loki are excited to cast this game for you guys and keep you guys entertained as well, you guys at home. So, Loki, you can go ahead and ask questions if you have any.
Nomad, what were the comms like when you got the 4K with the Vigil, the second last round?
All of it was just calm, and literally it was just calling out where they were. So we're shooting out default cams. All our people that died were exactly on one default cam. It wasn't like 2 people dead were watching the same exact cam. They all spread it out and started looking through it to give us all callouts.
And Shar, what was your comms like in the last round when you pulled together that 3-piece with Valkyrie?
So I heard the Ash charge. I heard main door break open. Ash runs in. I scream out, Russian first floor. I mean, they kind of slowed down after I picked that Ash. But then, I mean, from there, then I was just moving around, trying to find different angles to poke him at.
Gotcha. It was very, very strong plays for both attack and defense from you guys. Knowing that Pharaoh is a strat-heavy team, what were your plans going into this game?
I mean, into it, we were already expecting, because of previous videos, they did use a Clash, so I was already expecting them to use Clash, but I really didn't expect them to use Clash the whole game, like the whole defense for them. So we were ready for very good gunfights. Like, we went over some type of border strats, 2 or 3 of them, and we only used one of them in that, because it didn't mess up. We just had still 5 men alive with it.
And the buck plays were amazing for underneath, getting those quick picks or the for the fighting off that clash from underneath. Playing the vertical game on that clash was very strong. Were you guys planning on going vertical with the clash, or was that just game time decision?
We're always vertical on border.
Yeah,
Okay.
especially if Buck isn't banned, we always try to go vertical. It was just once we saw the clash, we were actually pinging her, so the Buck could just look up and try to kill her from under.
Okay. Hand it over to you, Monkey.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely just gotta ask my last question. Just make sure you guys just know that. So, of course, the last maps that were in the rotation was Border and Consulate. So it was pretty much the same question what Seth was asking before. But what made you guys decide that Border was gonna be the map to go to?
Well, since our previous match that we struggled very deeply on Consulate, and then we did scrim yesterday on Consulate, and we just felt like we weren't ready for it. So that's why we decided to ban Consulate and go Border, since we felt more comfortable with Border.
Yep, definitely a reasonable response, and I definitely appreciate that. Now you can go ahead, Nomad. If Sharda, of course, you want to split it in half, you guys have your 30 seconds to
Go ahead,
shout out what
Shar.
you got to do. So go ahead. Excuse me. Go ahead, Shar.
I'll be here with you guys same time tomorrow. Let's get it.
Nomad, you want to add on to 20 seconds that you have left?
I mean, of course, GG to Pharaoh. They did play well against us. A little mad that he called me through the wall, but and GG's to them, and of course, I'll see Collective tomorrow. Hopefully, let's see who we find out today. Either Odin's Finest or Noble Minds.
That is definitely going to be the determination of what happens there, as again, their matchup is happening right now. So definitely going to figure out what happens there. And again, we'll keep you guys posted, and you probably will see it tomorrow, of course. Again, it is at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That's going to be on Thursday, and it will be a best out of 3, ladies and gentlemen. So you definitely want to tune in for those lovely games there. And as well, stay tuned, guys. Literally stay tuned. It's like, 30 minutes from now? We're going to have another matchup that is at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. That is a best out of 1 redemption bracket once more again, and that is going to be Orgless versus QB. That's going to be an intense matchup that you definitely want to stay tuned for, and do not miss that. Definitely do not miss it. It's going to be on the exact same channel right here, collective_esports_red. So make sure you guys are still here, because I'm going to be here. I think, Loki, you're going to be here with me as well, right?
Yeah, I'll be here. I'll be here.
So we're gonna be it's gonna be us two again, just rocking and rolling for you guys. So again, just stay tuned, and we'll catch you guys on the flip side. Thank you guys for coming.